If you're in the market to add some wireless speakers to your home, but you don't necessarily want to go with a traditional looking model, I have something here that you'll want to take a closer look at. Hi, I'm Carl from Abt, and this is the JBL Authentics lineup. It consists of 3 models, all with a more 70s style retro look, and in this video, I'll be going over the differences between them and why they make a great choice for a home audio setup. On my right is the 200, which retails for $349 currently. In the middle here, we've got the 300, which is currently $449. And then finally on my left is the 500 at $699. And having listened to all 3 of these, they all do sound really good for their price points, but there are definitely some things that set them apart from one another, starting with the size. The 200 has the smallest footprint at just about 10.5 inches wide, 6 3/4 inches high, and just over 6.5 inches deep. The 300 comes in at about 13.5 inches wide, about 7 3/4 inches high, and just over 7 inches deep. And the 500 is noticeably the largest at just over 17.5 inches wide, 9.5 inches high, and 10 inches deep. As far as the overall looks go though, the only difference that'll stand out is the handle that comes with the 300. And that's because it is the only one of the 3 that is truly portable with its built-in battery that's going to provide up to 8 hours of playback. The other 2 models need to be plugged into a power source to work. And speaking of power, that's another area where you will notice some differences. The 200 is powered by a 90-watt digital amplifier driving dual 1-inch silk dome tweeters and a 5-inch full-range midwoofer. Plus, it has a 6-inch passive radiator. The 300 gets a 100-watt amp driving the same dual 1-inch tweeters, but it gets a small bump up to a 5.25-inch full-range midwoofer for an increase in those midtones, and a slightly larger 6.5-inch passive radiator to help add a bit more bass. And finally, the 500 takes a noticeable step up to a 270-watt digital amp driving 3 horn-loaded 1-inch aluminum tweeters, 3 2.7-inch midwoofers, and a 6.5-inch sub, making it by far the best sounding of the 3 models. Plus, it's also the only one of these 3 that supports Dolby Atmos audio, so you have the ability to get that full 3D audio experience. Here's a quick sound test to give you a better idea of what you get as you move up in the lineup. So as you could hopefully tell, these all sound good, plus you have the ability to stereo pair any of these models as long as you're using 2 of the same speakers to create a dedicated left and right channel for even better sound. Another thing to add that goes for all 3 of these is how easy they are to set up. All it takes is downloading the JBL One app, then just turn on your speaker and the app finds it and asks if you want to connect. These have honestly been the easiest wireless speakers that we've ever had the chance to set up. And the last fun fact I'll touch on that all 3 get is their Smart Assistant compatibility. These, at least as of the filming of this video, are the only speakers on the market that can work with both Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa simultaneously, which is great if you have a mix of products in your home. So, which one is right for you? Well, if you're looking for something that's truly portable, or maybe you don't have the budget for multiple speakers, but you want to be able to listen in different rooms, the 300 is going to be a great option with its built-in battery. If you're looking to put a couple of these around the home in smaller to medium-sized rooms, or you want a stereo pair in one room but don't need the extra power of the 500, then you'll want to consider the 200. If you're looking for the best out of a single speaker, and you have a medium to large room to fill up, or you want a really incredible stereo experience, go with the 500. You won't be disappointed. And no matter which you choose, you can always add more down the road if you ever want to expand your system. Like I said, these are so simple to set up that anyone can do it. So that's the comparison of all 3 of these. We certainly appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions at all, make sure you give us a call here at the store or check us out online at abt.com. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.